play this one now to try and, because then it'll mean that I won't touch and stuff.
You got a.
Oh, fuck sake, every
forget
time.
every time.
Because I just assume it's already in there. Shut up.
And finally, some game sound. Blah 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 blah. Cocoa Wom. $10 million. Oh.
I can't hear any of the singing.
What's up?
I can't hear any of the singing.
You can't hear the singing?
No. All I can hear is the music. There we go. There we go, it's working now. What did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
I took it halfway out. I'll have to get a new extension. You can get those for fairly cheap, so.
Yes, it's got. I can't listen to it like this.
Hold it. Okay, with a nice full. Give me the thing, I'll just plug it in here like we did before. Technical difficulties! I thought I was being clever.
I thought something was off because it just didn't sound right.
Yeah, go for it, yes. Better?
I won't mind to sing stuff. Sounds better already.
Okay.
There we go. That's better. Keep still.
Oh, that's cool, it works.
YouTube.
YouTube. I've put something into on YouTube, so. God. I thought you were trying to wave to the camera, like, hello!
Hey!
Sorry!
Yeah. Oh my god!
My feeling. Oh, sorry! It does take a moment to come through, but it does work pretty well. For a free service. Yeah.
Oh my god, stop killing people.
I only meant to laugh. Yay! Oh, one more. One more. Oh.
Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this song. Fucking hell. Oh, oh, I'm just gonna do that for ages now. Oh, let's go up. It's that bit. It's the. That's the game sound.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fit
I
in
know.
it. Kind of fit in a little bit there.
It's fucking loud.
What?
All I can hear is that.
I'll change it afterwards.
Can't hear. It's too loud.
Diggity dig. Oh god.
And dig and dig and dig and dig.
No.
I love that one. No! Bit messy, but I need to do another coat.
And now comes the part where you touch everything in a really weird way.
What?
Now comes the part where you touch everything in a really weird way after doing your nails.
I haven't done it. It's the second part. Let's skip it though.
All I can hear is that.
Stream 2.
You didn't say that.
Has to blame. Oh, shut up, I've got a great voice.
What?
Shut up, I've got a great voice!
Never said you didn't.
Good.
What?
Very indecisive tonight.
No, I'm not. I just don't want to listen to them ones. Do I listen to all of them?
Well, I thought some of them sounded alright. The thing is, you probably know all of them. I haven't heard them in ages, though.
I mean, all these songs are the in-between songs. They're not songs.
What?
So these music bits are just the in-between bits. Like when there's like talking going on, just background music bits.
Go on, DJ knows best.
No.
I'm being serious, look.
No.
Sort it out now without ending the stream.
No.
It's all well.
Fuck off. You know I don't like, I told you I only like the singing ones. Because they're the best ones.
Yeah.
At the end of it anyway.
My destiny.
I've got an itch. I can't use my nose.
Do it again. Alright. Alright. Do it again. Alright. Just love it. Alright. Do it again. Alright. Don't let it lose. Alright. Yeah, this is the one you want.
I've already listened to them, so. The ad's finished.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Now going to the next one.
Just wondering what's on next. too. Taking a major change now, boys.
Well, that was literally the. I can't. Yeah. I didn't like that, by the way.
Can we do something?
What?
Can like you because you know how you can add songs to a queue to automatically play.
Yeah.
Can we do that? Like you had a song, I had a song, you had a song, I had a song.
As long as I actually listen to Elton John again. Yeah.
No more Elton John. Yeah?
If you have to.
Yeah, I do. Totally do.
I was literally just going to play one of his songs and then go back to whatever.
I'm gonna say come back and started streaming, but it auto-corrected streaming to stewing. Oh, sorry, okay then. Sorry. Go on.
Do whatever you want to do.
No, because I didn't realise you were only going to play one song. I thought we were changing to
No.
Chris Webber for the night. No.
You put on whatever you want to put on. It's your fucking stream.
Oh, I like having your input. And plus, it's nice to vary it up a little bit because otherwise I would just end up playing the same old stuff over and over again. Like, and if you're having an input as well, it varies it up and makes it a bit different rather than the same.
Yeah, but that ain't going to work with my song and your song.
It will.
No, it fucking won't. You can't go from fucking Disney song to Chris Webber and then back to a Disney song.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Disney though.
Same thing.
I can't hear you, but you disgust me.
Good for you. So it turned out even louder.
What?
It's so fucking loud.
I know, I fucking love it. I can't help it. I used to listen to these songs plus some what was it? Scooter was my work playlist on Spotify every time I went to work for Sainsbury's. So whenever I listen to this or Scooter, all I can think about is walking to work at 3:30 in the morning. That's literally the memory that flood back, like walking down like a dark sort of, I don't really call it a motorway, but it led onto a motorway.
Can you unplug mine, please? Thank you. She's not going for your bloody food.
Oh dear. Still getting comments on that video, the Minecraft one. So basically, you need the disc. Yeah, it said that in the tutorial.
Ho ho. Hey! Leave it.
Plastic with a soft close.
Yeah.
And then it won't clatter. And as for the getting it stuck on your bottom part, well, we can't help you there, I'm afraid.
My mum used to have
Just
a
gonna have to-
self-heating toilet seat.
No way.
Way. Seriously, you sat on it and you felt it warming up. Like a hand warmer with that hot charcoal in it. I'm not kidding you. I think a lot of people have those now.
No, they don't.
They do.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Well, if you lived in, like, Finland, you'd have one. Or in Lapland, you would. Otherwise, you'd never go to the toilet, like you. Full of it.
You know you got a
Well,
call
that
that
is
right
true.
there. I'll call you down straight away.
So we hope that helps, Nathan. But we doubt it.
What we'll be able to do when we get the
Actually, I made a
new
lot of effort
asset
there
to
for
the
Nathan.
house,
Really?
Yeah.
have
That was
one
you
in
making
the
an effort,
No,
was
it
it?
was you. You're
freezer just for
causing
bedtimes.
worse problems for these poor people.
I understand. It's all my fault.
It is.
We'll come back and try to be even more helpful. And we're back with What's Your Problem with Nick and Carol? Now, Gemma in Berks says, a couple we invited over for dinner brought their 2 children with them unannounced.
Ooh.
Yeah. I hadn't prepared the food and it had to be spread out.
Shared out, I think they mean.
Right.
Well, yeah,
As
I
in,
suppose.
she had portions already.
Yeah. And
then she
then
had to,
suddenly there were 2 extra guests.
Yeah.
Albeit small ones, but...
well, they could have been huge.
Well, it might have been giant ones.
Enormous. Yes.
Not all kids are huge, are small,
Exactly.
or little, or young.
She says, I thought it was a bit much. How about you two? Says Gemma in Berks. I'd be absolutely outraged.
Oh, I'd be fuming. I really would be fuming.
But people don't seem to think that other people object to their children because they think that they're the most marvellous things that have ever existed, and they assume that everybody else thinks that too, and wants to spend enormous amounts of time in their screaming company.
That is the problem with parents, though.
Yeah.
That is the problem with a lot of parents.
Children. Is that your phone?
Well, no, it isn't, because no, it's not. It must be yours.
No. No. I'm much more professional than that.
Anyway, like other people and their kids.
Yes.
A lot of parents are not like that, but I think increasingly in this day and age, parents are like that. I think they really don't seem to understand that their children might be disturbing others.
Yeah.
And because they're children, there's no way you can say, shut that little sod up. You can't say it.
Well, you can't say it like that.
Why not?
Well, you might get stabbed.
Probably would. I mean, I've never said that, obviously. It's like when a kid's kicking your chair on the back of an airplane.
Yeah.
And you turn round and you are asked politely to ask the parent to ask them to stop it or tell them to stop it.
Yeah.
And they literally look at you like you've just threatened their lives.
Yes.
And it is absolutely outrageous that people get away with doing that.
I think parents, it must be a 24-hour assault having a child.
Yeah.
Noise and trouble and constant like that. So I think maybe they just sort of drown it out. They just go into their Zen space and they can't hear it or see it or experience it anymore. And then when they go out, the child continues to act like that, but the parent doesn't hear it. Or they're beyond caring. They've been worn out so much that they just can't be bothered anymore.
I don't know. I think there's a new sort of wave of modern parenting that allows kids to do whatever they like. I think that is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound.
It
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Well, it doesn't sound like a good thing to me either. But then, you know, they would just say that we're living in the past, and children have to express themselves. So they should be allowed to run around the supermarket, pulling things off the shelves and tripping people up. They think that's absolutely acceptable because she's just expressing herself or himself. Seriously, I'm not joking. I've heard this. Don't forget, I work on a show where most of the women have children, and I've heard this said in the past.
What, them complaining about it, or them insisting that it's
insisting
correct?
that's...
Well, I want the name of the person that said that. Who the hell said that? What, one of the contestants on your show?
What do you mean contestant? It's not competition. Well,
Oh, I bet
sometimes.
it is.
Yeah.
On Loose Women, there's one of the women who insists that the right way to bring up a child is to just let it do anything it blooming well likes.
A woman who used to be on the show, yes.
She must be particularly stupid.
Well, obviously I can't possibly comment.
So that's a yes then.
Well, no, I can't say because I'm not giving you any clues as to who it was. But this is how I know that this goes on, and I've read it before in newspapers when people, like if you go to comment sections and there's a story about some child doing something terrible somewhere, and you read the comments, but it's a child, as if he can't do anything wrong because it's a child. How are they going to learn if they're not disciplined? If other people like try and take a stance in the supermarket when the kid's out of control, they would literally be arrested. And yet when I was a little one, other people did used to intervene.
Yeah, clip you around the ear.
Exactly.
And look how you turned out.
What? Nothing wrong with me, mate. Didn't do me no harm.
But that is awful. You're making dinner, and you think that you know the number of people that are coming, and then surprise, we just brought two other people that you don't necessarily even like.
I think that is really taking liberties. I think it's absolutely outrageous. If that were me, I would literally drop that friend. I'd be like, don't impose your kids on me. If you invite people to a dinner party, you don't say, unless you say, bring your kids, then that's it. Come alone, find a babysitter.
I would never do that.
I mean, there might be a good reason why they brought the kids. Maybe they couldn't find a babysitter. But to not phone ahead and ask, say, look, is it possible that we can bring the kids because we can't, the babysitter's not turned up? But that doesn't sound like the case there. It's just like,
no, they just showed
here
up,
are
apparently.
our kids, and here we go. I think that's terrible.
Yeah, me too. I bet they didn't even bring any wine. They bought Ribena for the kids.
No, they bought whining things in the form of two children, probably moaning because they were having duck breast and things that kids don't eat. Oh, can you just make them a spaghetti or something? No, I can't.
Yeah, open a tin or something. Oh, you haven't got any? Nip down the shop.
Got some chum.
Go on, do us a favour. Yeah, I think that's terrible. Parents should smarten up and fly right.
Parents really do need to take a bit more responsibility for their kids.
Yeah. Well,
and I know a lot do.
Some
a lot
would
do.
be
A lot do. I'm not, caveat. But some really are. It's outrageous that they think that other people have to put up with their children and their bad behaviour.
Yeah, then there's two types. There's the badly behaved children because the parents are morons, and there's a lot of that about. And then there's the badly behaved children because their parents are hippies, and they don't think that they don't want to restrict little Jemima's horizons.
That's right. She's got to express herself and show her creativity by annoying everybody in the room.
Yes.
Yeah, well, there you go. And we're not parents, so you can get a lot of abuse for that. Well, what do you know? You can't talk about kids because you ain't got kids. Oh, all right. Well, in that case, you can't talk about drinking rosé wine at the weekend because you don't do that.
Who doesn't drink rosé wine at the weekend?
Anybody who needs help.
You know, I've started drinking rosé wine because Jeremy Clarkson wrote about it about a year or so ago. I thought, oh, I'll try rosé wine and see what that's like.
He loves a bit of rosé.
Yeah.
He's been drinking that for years.
Yes. And I thought, wow, this is actually quite nice. But you know, you go into a supermarket and you try and buy rosé wine.
Yeah.
It's in funny shaped bottles that look ladylike. I'm serious.
Why does that bother you?
And it's called Mademoiselle Rosé or something like that. They're
I'm
really
listening
trying
to
to
Nick and
insist
Carol
that
if you
only
want to
women will
see
buy this product. What the hell's that about?
Well, I don't know where you buy your wine, but not where I buy mine.
Yeah, you see them all racked up, and the white wines are all in ordinary white wine bottles. Ditto the reds. Sometimes they'll have embossed things on them, but mostly they're the same.
Yeah.
Then you go to the pink section, and it's all like curved, like the Coca-Cola bottle.
That's not to appeal to women.
It must be.
It's not. That's just the way it is.
But it isn't the way.
Yeah, if you look on there, it looks like I'm looking down at
It's always
the
been
bit.
considered a female product. Rosé.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, of course it's pink.
Of course not. White wine is a supposed woman's drink. Like,
No,
white
thank
wine's
you,
for
but I won't be
ladies, you know,
I won't be able
like
to concentrate with
pub guys
talking. I
at
can deal with
Alvarez.
singing, but I can't do talking.
It's always white wine for the ladies.
Right.
But rosé wine is... Anyone can drink rosé wine. Mark drinks rosé wine all the time.
Yeah, well, so do I. All of the time.
Well, so what's your
Morning,
problem?
noon, and night.
What's your problem?
No, I just think that if it's just bizarre that a product seems to have been selected for a feminine kind of sort of profile.
Well, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's right. I really don't think that's right. I think the shape of the bottle, when you go to like the home of rosé wine, which is the south of France, Côte d'Azur, you see all rosé bottles are different. Some are normal shape.
Yes.
Some are a bit curvy, a bit long at the top.
Ladylike.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some are a bit fatter and wider.
Mhm.
They're always different.
Yeah.
Always different. But so what? That's just the way it is. Each vineyard can have their bottle shaped however they want it.
Yeah, but you won't find a bottle
Coco.
of wine with a curvaceous bottle.
Yes,
that looks-
yes, you can.
Oh.
Chianti bottles come in those like raffia packages.
So-
What? Well, I'm just.
I want someone to be
trying point
watching
out
and then
that
all of a
it's
sudden
not
they just get a
problem
type in the
for something.
chat going,
It doesn't
"Who's
necessarily
Coco?"
make it look ladylike, and even if it
If you're
does,
playing a decent
what's
game, they
wrong
would
with
be.
that?
Well, my problem is that I am
A bloke.
Just saying.
Well, if you were playing Smite, maybe, because Smite is always up there.
And I wouldn't
You're
buy.
playing these.
What's a ladylike thing to buy?
But you could easily say, like, you know, Simon,
Specific product for
do you mind if I play
specific use.
Smite?
But what's like a
And I'll be like,
general
okay.
product that's particularly aimed
Aimed
at
at
You want to play Smite right now?
rosé wine. There you
Oh,
are.
cupcakes.
Huh?
No.
Yeah, okay, cupcakes.
Pink cupcakes. Yeah,
Precisely right.
yeah.
They literally just
And
mentioned
you
pink
wouldn't buy those.
cupcakes.
Even though you loved pink cupcakes. I can't even say it.
That's because you've had too much rosé wine, Carol.
I hate cupcakes. Seriously, if I was the Prime Minister, I'd ban cupcakes.
What's wrong with cupcakes?
Well, they're just ridiculous.
It's a cake.
No wonder everybody's fat.
Oh,
Everyone's eating cupcakes all the time.
yeah, well, there is that. The best part of the cupcake is not the cake part, it's the icing on the top.
Sugar. No, I really don't. Do you know what I hate about cupcakes? That they are associated with women. Like sometimes you go to a party or something and there's just cupcakes all over the place. It just makes me want to vomit. I hate them.
Well, you know you're in the wrong party if there's cupcakes all over the place.
Right.
Blimey. Right, so I think we've helped a bit, Gemma. We're on your side about the people who brought their kids over to...
No, we're completely on your
unannounced,
side.
Yeah. So
Just
keep,
dump them.
yeah, rip that page out of your address book.
Yeah, no more Christmas cards going that way.
Exactly. Right, we'll be right back with some more helpful assistance. And we're back. I'm Nick Abbott, and that's Carol McGiffin, and this is What's Your Problem with Nick and Carol. Dave in Manchester says, I was on a train recently and some bloke was sitting there with his feet on the seats. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to get stabbed.
That's not funny. Actually, that's not funny. It's a
isn't
very
funny.
reasonable.
Yeah,
It's a good reason not to say anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
He says, but what's wrong with people these days? That could be the question from every podcast we ever do. What's wrong with people these days? I don't know how anybody can do that.
Leave
mine
it.
would be yelling at me that my feet are on the seats.
Coco.
I think that if it was in your head that it was not
Leave
quite right
it.
that you had your feet on the seat, then you wouldn't do it.
I couldn't enjoy it.
What, having your feet on the
Yes.
seat? Well, if I had my feet on the seat, I would take my shoes off first.
Oh, well, that's not. How is that better?
Because they're socks. My socks aren't dirty.
Are they on your feet?
But I'm not going to take my socks off and just put them on the seat, am I?
Well, that would be a good alternative. You could take your socks off and just put your socks on the seat.
Right. If I'm at home, I don't put my shoes on the sofa.
No.
I would take my shoes off and put my socks on there. But
Yes.
On public transport, there is absolutely no way I would put my feet on the seat anywhere. However tired I was, or however much room there was, I wouldn't do it.
I think it's just you and me. I mean, I've never been able to listen to music really loud. Is that your phone again?
I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. I really don't know where that's coming from. Look. Off.
Right, you've got a laptop open, is it? Or you have a blooming laptop?
It's an iPad and it's on airplane mode.
Maybe it's complaining. What am I missing?
It's the alarms. I think it's the alarms. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I've never been able to play loud music if I feel that someone else can hear it. If I'm inconveniencing or disturbing somebody else, I just can't enjoy it because my mind's screaming at me that I just can't sort of relax.
But this is what I think. I just think that.
I'm a very sensitive person, Carol.
Well, I know you are. You're oversensitive. You're too sensitive.
For the modern world.
You're annoying.
Yeah, for the modern world, I am too sensitive.
No, but some people really think that they exist in a bubble because.
What's the
I
matter?
don't think they think.
No, I don't think they do. I think that this antisocial behaviour has become so unquestionable and you can't challenge it anymore.
For fear of being stabbed.
Fear of being stabbed.
Or even if it's not the stab part, it's just the fear of an unhinged reaction.
Exactly. So kids get on the bus and they've got an iPhone or a phone or something playing music really loud.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your music.
No.
I don't want to hear what's going on your phone at all. I don't want to.
Plus, it's not music. I mean, I hate to sound like my parents now, but the
You
stuff
can't
the
think
kids
about
are
it again.
listening
Can you just get
now
out?
you really are showing your age.
to. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
That is awful, that stuff.
Do you know what the worst thing is though? When people get on
What's the matter?
long trains and
She's
planes
just standing there,
and
she's
there's
whining a little
with their
bit, but
kids, they give them the
she's
iPad
just
and then
standing
they
there.
start watching a kids show that's going
Go on, bed.
all the time, the whole
Go on,
way, really
bed.
loud without headphones. And I
Bed.
just think that is it's so antisocial.
It's staggering.
It's wrong.
How can they not?
It's the kids thing again, isn't it?
I just don't know how people can be like that. Or there's somebody on the train the other day, and he was playing a game on his phone.
Oh.
But
Beep, 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 beep,
yeah,
beep, beep,
exactly. So he's left the volume up. Now the volume is neither here nor there when you're playing the game. It doesn't make no difference. The balls still disappear, whatever the hell he was doing.
Whatever
but
it is.
every now and then, it's like, I just wanted to kill him. But you're not allowed to do that. You can't do anything
You can't go around
these days.
killing people,
No.
really. No, you really
Damn
can't
it.
do that.
But that is insufferable. Other people's unconcern about anybody but themselves. That they don't even... I just can't get it. I can't understand their mindset. I
Because
just
they
don't
didn't-
get it.
I think it's because they didn't have any discipline as a child. Like if I did anything in public that my mum that was wrong. Like once I stuck my tongue out at somebody at the bus stop. My mum literally battered me upstairs of the bus. It was bad, and I never did it again. And now
can I just? Did you stick your tongue out and then touch them with it?
no, I just stuck my tongue out like rude, like
Right.
to some poor bloke at the bus stop who hadn't even done anything. And so my mum, I mean, literally, properly taught me a lesson. And I know you're not allowed to hit your kids now, or people just don't do it. They think, you know, it's all violence. But that worked. Now, when I see that advert, there's an advert on TV where there's kids poking her tongue out, and some grown-up woman is poking her tongue out back at the kid. I think that's wrong. It's wrong. That shouldn't be happening. You can't do that. It's just rude. You can't let a kid suddenly stick their tongue out, and then the adult sticks her tongue out too, and then everyone's laughing. It's not good. It is antisocial. Antisocial behaviour. It starts when you're very, very young, and unless you get it nipped in the bud by your parents, it's going to carry on. The kids who are putting the music on the bus or the trains and putting their feet on the seats, they literally they really don't know that that's not right.
And then you grow up to be Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Who's the most polite, the most well-mannered person in the history of the world.
No, he isn't.
How very dare you? Don't diss the Mogg.
He's spectacularly rude. He uses politeness as a weapon, for a start. And that lounging over the benches, that was unforgivable. That was like a 10-year-old trying to impress his classmates about how much he could get away with.
I thought it was
Anna
hilarious.
Soubry should have rushed over and slapped him upside the head.
Yeah, she probably could have done that and got away with it. But if he'd done that to her, he'd be in prison now. She needs to get a. Don't get me started on Anna Soubry, please. And
So anyway, we're back
I think
on the...
he was making a point anyway.
No, he wasn't making a point. He was...
Okay, stop.
No, he wasn't. He was...
No, he was bored by what was going on.
Well, that's not what you do when you're bored.
Well, I would.
He was just... It was exactly that. He was like a 10-year-old trying to impress his classmates by how much he could get away with. That's absolutely
Anyway,
true.
we're not going to get on. This is not our.
This
we're
is
trying
not the
to deal
problem.
with
Yes.
someone else's
Right.
problem.
So he was
yeah,
on a
and-
train recently, and some bloke was sitting there with his feet on Jacob Rees-Mogg. His feet on the seat. He said, "I didn't want to say anything." You know, for the obvious reason that these days people just go berserk. If you tell them that they're doing something wrong, they just go unhinged.
Yeah.
Which is back to they didn't get thwacked when they were a kid.
Exactly.
They've never heard the
For
word no.
anything.
They've never heard the word no.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so therefore, this is where it all stems from, and antisocial behaviour makes what do you call it, like petty crime.
Yeah.
Will almost always, if it's not checked and nipped in the bud, will turn into crime, proper crime.
Yes.
And I think
and
that's-
by check we mean the person responsible is given a damn good
Yes.
thrashing.
Yes, literally punished for even the tiniest thing. Because otherwise, if we don't know that they can't get away with that little tiny thing, how do they know they can't get away with doing terrible things? If there's no wonder there's so many kids getting stabbed these days. Nobody seems to know that it's not right to go around killing people. It's not funny, Nick.
No, well, I know it's not
It
funny.
really isn't funny,
No, I know
and
that.
it's a massive problem.
Yeah.
And I know it's got a lot to do with gangs and drugs and things like that, but it's.
I actually don't think so. I mean, there may be a bit of that, but I think mostly it's that people have never heard the word no. They've never had their behaviour corrected by anybody ever, and so they just think that it's my right. I can do what I want. That's the modern thought process.
Literally take someone else's life and think that you can get away with it, and most of them do get away with it. Let's face it. It really is frightening. It's frightening. I can't walk down the street anymore on my phone. I can't talk to people while I'm walking anymore. I can't. Because there's big signs everywhere saying don't use your phone in public. I should not be able to use my phone in public because some little idiot thinks it's perfectly acceptable to take my phone off me because they don't have one.
Did you get this in France?
No,
Really?
absolutely not.
Well,
not where I live.
yeah.
Well, I don't live there. I
See,
mean,
now I wonder
where
if you,
go.
I wonder if you get it in Paris. Probably do get it in Paris. I mean, all cities must be alike. I mean, apart from Singapore and Dubai, obviously, but they have other problems.
Well, they deal with crime in a different kind of way, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Yeah.
But I bet rural England is the same as rural France. I bet in Budley Salterton you can walk down the high street talking on your phone.
I'm not too sure about that because I think in
It is
rural
near-
areas as well.
It is near Plymouth, so
I think it's. I really do. I think it's nationwide. This epidemic of petty crime. It's an epidemic. That's what it is, Nick.
it's a disease.
It really is. It's a problem. It's a problem that, like, the people who abide by the law are now the ones who are fearing for their own safety and
Yeah.
also for their own. If you try and do something about one of these little tykes who's stealing your phone,
Don't do it.
you're going to end up in prison.
Or hospital.
You just know it.
Oh,
Is that your phone?
it is. But that just means that time's up.
Oh, damn it! I was just beginning to enjoy myself.
Yes, we're just getting into the swing of it.
Yeah.
So, Dave in Manchester, well, the question was, what's wrong with people these days? And I think that we've actually answered that.
I think we have answered that. There's no discipline anymore.
Yeah,
That's the
we
answer.
answered it in detail.
Yeah.
Wow.
Blimey, that's a first.
We finally got something right. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And if you would like us to solve your problem in our usual professional manner, then you must get in contact with us. We're not mind readers. You have to tell us what it is.
We have an email address.
Yeah, we do. It's nickandcarol@global.com. That's nickandcarol@global.com. Tell us what your problem is, and we'll sort it for you.
Sort of.
Hello. Hello, Chimp Pimp. Not too bad. Just getting a bit monotonous trying to master certain materia, but that's what I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One left. How are you? Are you doing well with your self-isolation? Because I'm assuming just everyone's self-isolating these days. What? Huh?
Good for them.
Did you say them or him?
Good for them.
Oh, them. See, the restream is coming into effect already, because that's someone from Twitch.
Ooh.
Fredericks, are you in the US or the UK? Because, I mean, I don't know what the rules are like in the US, so, you know, I only know how things are going in the UK. Oh, gee. My mum lived in London, so, yeah, I mean, I don't live. I used to live in London myself, but my mum lived in. She still lived in London because I moved out of London. So yeah, I kind of know a little bit of what it's like in London. No. Well, you just got to make yourself more appealing, I guess. Yeah, the dogs don't mind the attention. Well, in terms of the wife comment, I can't remember where I heard it, but apparently the divorce rates in, is it China or Japan? I think China. I think China or Japan, but the divorce rates went up like mad because obviously apparently people are getting sick of the sight of each other just being in the same room. But in terms of the dogs, one, two, right now.
Awesome.
Ah! Oh, what the hell? Alright, okay, there we go. And there's the other one. And there's the other one. Ow! I'm being hit. I'm being abused. Ow! Stop it. Rightly so.
So right. You basically called me a dog.
I was not calling you a dog.
Yeah, you were.
You said I could call you that word.
What? Dickhead. What was that?
No ring. So. Not in here anyway.
I'm not self-isolating.
What?
But I'm not even self-isolating. So I'm getting on. It's not even been 3 months. Calm down. Jesus. Fucking hell.
Oh dear.
3 months tomorrow.
Yeah, we've only been
Calm
dating
down.
for 3 months. Three months tomorrow, as she
Yeah.
rightly said.
Bloody hell.
Hold on. How long have I actually known you? Oh, let's just take a pause for a second. How long have I known you? Because we started talking in like... Hold on. Oh crap, I forgot to pause it.
I don't have any other way of getting there quicker.
I've got the photos somewhere.
I've got the photo as well, I think.
Is that what you're looking for?
No, I was looking at my emails. Photos would be quicker.
Yeah. I don't think that's the photo we're trying to look for. Oh god. 2 more stars and then I can stop doing this and just sort of carry on with the game. One of the few people that battled their way out of the friend zone. Well, I was going to say, we met on a dating website, so there was never really a friend zone to begin with.
Yeah, it's just before Christmas sometime. I can't find anything. But it's like... Because obviously it's not on
It must have been like December. Okay, we first started talking in like early December, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we first started talking in early December. And what if you just, can you search my name? Like, if can you search my email? It's got to be a search bit.
I'll search.
Yeah, there we go. What if you search my email? Like
What's your email?
Pac-Man. Oh, search older emails.
I ain't ready yet.
Anyway,
I'll fucking find it.
yeah, so we started talking early December on POF, Plenty of Fish, and started dating on January the 14th. No,
I found
February
it,
the
I found
14th.
it. January 14th.
January the 14th, I got it right.
Right, hold on.
And I moved in early February.
3rd of December.
There were reasons why, like I was being forced out of my old place.
3rd of December we started talking.
Okay, yeah, we started talking 3rd of December, started dating January the 14th, and I moved in
12th of February, wasn't it?
12th of February.
2 days before Valentine's Day, yeah.
It moved pretty quickly because, well, I needed to move out of the place I was in because it was just, that's a story for another time, but it just kind of worked. Like, and we both said, you know when you know, kind of thing. And we just knew. It's been going okay so far.
It's been going amazing.
No, we don't. Oi! Coco! What's she done? Is she...
Oh, she's got the...
Oh,
Yeah.
bloody hell. Sorry, the greyhound, which you saw,
Cleo, move.
the other dog...
Cleo!
Cleo, move your bum! Sorry, some of these
Coco.
dogs are just so lazy.
And naughty.
Yeah, and naughty. Yeah, just give her a push.
If you move... Because I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, you mean you and... Oh, sorry, when you say definitely we moved in after just 4 months, you mean you and your lady? That's what you mean. Sorry. Yeah, but we don't mess around. Sorry, there's another dog in the house, Coco, which was the greyhound on the floor. She's got an injury on her back leg, and
Sit down.
it's got a bandage on it. But because of the whole lockdown thing, we've had to order the supplies in to change it and do it ourselves. And it's not been a problem. It's that she likes to lick her bandage, and today was bandage change day. We changed the bandage. It was a little loose, but the wound is getting smaller and smaller. But today she decided she was going to completely pull it up, twisted it around, so we've had to change it twice today. Don't worry, you're not on the camera.
No.
Oh, no, your arm was on. Oh, bit by bit, we'll get her on camera.
No.
No, you fucking won't.
Not yet.
Ah! I keep forgetting I have that message. I don't know if that message will appear on the Twitch thing, but... Yeah. One dog had an injury where it's got a bandage and we're having to change that, but the wound is getting smaller and smaller. And one of the other, the Alaskan Malamute, her name is Cleo, she pretty much had a dislocated, her leg is dislocated from the hip. From the x-ray showed the leg not connected to the hip. But you wouldn't know if you looked at her, it's very weird. And now I'm playing games, sorry. Went off on a tangent there, I do apologise. Getting back to the quality, boring content.
Sarah.
Bum 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 bum. Bum dum 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 bum bum bum. Oh yeah, you know the cabot. He
Not
did.
personally, yeah.
I know you don't know him personally, but he did the show Friday night and Saturday night. Normally, they get put onto a podcast straight away. Nope.
Alright.
So the only way I'm listening to it now, it's not coming into the stream, but I've had to download the LBC Player app and listen to it on there.
So on the stream, it's literally just game mic noise. And us talking off. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Was, yeah. Yeah, she was, I mean, I never went to the vets with her. That was just, do you mind if I can do your name?
No, it's fine.
Kirsty. Sorry, Kirsty is my girlfriend. It was Kirsty that always went to the vet with Coco. And they would take Coco out back, do the bandage change there, and then bring Coco back round the front. And apparently Kirsty used to get told that she was very restless sometimes and very fidgety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is definitely true, because I can vouch for that. I'm having to hold Coco still. Like, this is us doing it at home. I'm having to hold her still while Kirsty's trying to do the bandage change. And even then, it's still a nightmare sometimes. Like, the very first time was a nightmare. The very first time we changed it at home, complete nightmare. Just, got it done. The second and third time, perfect. I would say, at least, anyway. Every time after that, it's been like 50-50, I'd say. But then Kirsty's sister came round to help us, not the last time, but the time before last, I think. And that was amazing, because, her sister was holding her leg. So her sister was holding Coco's leg perfectly still. And so I could just focus on holding Coco still, her entire body, which means when Kirsty was doing Coco's bandage, it was just easy. That was brilliant. 3 people to change 1 dog bandage. Ugh. Oh god, itchy eye. Ah! Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean, because again, going back to the Malamute, same thing. I don't know what happened, but this was at the old house we were in. I think she liked to sniff around everything. Like, if we left her in the garden, she would probably eat the garden, kind of thing. I mean, she's nearly 2 years old. Yeah, she's nearly 2 years old. And, like, her eye, it's like a whitish film just came over the eye. It was really weird. And so we took her to the vets, and they said that they suspected she had some sort of injury, and she had to have 2 kinds of eye drops. One was like some antibiotic thing, I don't know, and the other was more like a sort of, it was almost like a gel, and that was just to help lubricate the eye, so with opening and closing. She was a nightmare, but just for a laugh, we thought we'd try the gel, which is just to help lubricate it, on the husky, and that's Mia. She's going to be 9 years old in December, and she's fine. You could just, I can do that with one person, because I can hold her eye open and then just boop, and she's absolutely fine. The younger one, you had to have someone hold her head and her eye, and then someone else do the drop. Ooh. She did not want to keep her eye open. Absolute nightmare. Ooh. Definite team effort, yeah. Oh, my eyes feel weird because I've been rubbing it. Oh yeah, I love LBC. I'm listening to it now. because normally what I would do is I would be listening to James. I would say James O'Brien's probably my second favourite presenter after Nick Abbott, because I just love listening to Nick Abbott because he does all the stupid sound effects and it just makes it a bit funny. Because normally I would be listening on I've got a radio app where I can listen in the background, so it comes into the stream as well. That's what I normally do. But recently I was I got a bit caught up. I can't remember why I was stopping, but I ended up needing to listen to it on catch up, and I didn't realise you get podcasts on Spotify. I found that out late last year, and I was like, oh my god. So I went onto Spotify, just searched in Nick Abbott, and it had his podcast of the whole show. So all of the broadcasts were there on Spotify. I'm thinking, that's brilliant, because I can use Spotify on the Xbox One, play it in the background, and it just comes into the stream.
Okay.
And I was doing a lot of catch up, so that was brilliant. I could just, pause it and, But the only problem today was I got caught up to the last couple of shows, but I missed Nick Abbott's show Friday just gone and Saturday just gone. So I thought, right, I'll just go onto Spotify, go onto the podcast, and play them there. Normally, the podcast for the whole show, which is the whole show minus the advert, so instead of having to listen to like 3 hours worth, it's only 2.5. Normally the podcasts go up straight away. But for some reason, last Friday and yesterday's haven't gone up yet, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to listen to it through the stream. So I literally, about 20 minutes ago, I downloaded the LBC app just so I could go onto the catch-up bit, because his podcasts aren't up to date yet. And when I have listened to Johnny Vaughan's try Johnny Vaughan's podcast about LBC called the LBC Review. Okay, I will give that a look. But yeah, once I've done the catch-up of Nick Abbott's broadcasts from Friday the 10th and Saturday the 11th, I'll go back to listening live. Now, about James O'Brien, I was actually telling you this earlier about the calling thing. I can't remember what it's called, but he's got like the question hour or something. I can't remember exactly. If he is your favourite presenter, then I do apologise for getting it wrong. But you know that thing he does about like you can call up, you can ask any question, and anyone can call in with an answer, but you can only answer it if you know it. Like, you can't Google it, and you have to prove how you know it. Like, it has to be common knowledge to you. That segment of his show, I love. I think that's brilliant. People calling up, and it's just their knowledge. Where? I thought that was installed. Oh, I haven't installed the radio app on this Xbox yet, because I haven't listened to live radio since last year. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, thanks for popping in. That was Kirsty, by the way.
Bye.
Thanks for popping in. I'm on daily, so hope to see you around again soon. I'm glad he's mentioned that now, because I don't actually have that installed, and I should. I'll probably be married by then. Kirsty! Is Haribo good enough?
I like Haribo.
Huh?
I like Haribo.
She likes it, yes, yeah, okay, Haribo's good. Where's the radio? I can't remember what the radio is. Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, the app that I used to use to listen to a radio station it just doesn't seem to be available anymore.
Oh.
There's another app that I'm actually listening to LBC Live right now, and it's coming into the stream, and that's working well. But yeah, it's a bit. Yeah. Find another app that'll do. Have to remove that from the pins. Remove. Yep.
Visit getmygrades.co.uk. T's and C's apply. Cancel any time or continue with £9 per month.
Hey, Harry. Hello, mate. What's the best way to shuffle cards? Bloody if I know, pal. Your best bet is to leave it to the people over at Bet Victor Live Casino.
Place your bets, please.
Oh, sorry, guys, I've got to run. The game's about to start. Son, see my mum trying? Son!
Search online for Bet Victor's latest offers. $18. Please gamble responsibly. BeGambleAware.org.
Aha.
And obviously, just tell me. Sorry to interrupt you. Your phone's a bit shaky. Just tell me what information you have to input into this app.
I think I had to input my name, my phone number, and download through the iApp. That was it. They had to
About that podcast on Henry Carroll gives it to tell him that
Social Security, NHS number or anything like that.
No.
In different places we can't.
See, I think the attitudes around this are really interesting because to give it another plug that I will. I spoke to the Israeli ambassador to the UK, a guy called Mark Rego, on my podcast a few weeks ago, just after Israel had clamped down massively on put huge restrictions on people very, very, very quickly. And he said he actually suggested on the interview that lots of other countries would start to do similar. But the relationship between the Israeli state and the Israeli people is different to the British people and the British state, partly because Israelis rely on the states to have to protect them much, much more regularly than people in
Oh yeah, because they don't want to hear that.
given the problems in the region. And there is, I think, a greater willingness amongst Israelis to allow the state, via their own information, sometimes to decay that privacy a bit more, to allow the state to try and help them, given the relationship between the state and the threat and the people that are in it. And I'm not sure we have that in Britain.
Absolutely on point. Because we work with the government, or not me, but the Israelis work with the government. They are serving the government in the ISS anyway when they're 18. They look upon the Israeli government as protecting them. They have to protect them. And this lockdown they did so quickly, they want to save lives because there's only a few million in Israel. There's only very small minority. And today the actual statistics came out to say that they are on top of, they're one of the top countries.
So two things I think, Ambrosine, when we first started covering this many moons ago on this programme, and it was a long time before, frankly, much was spoken about in even the UK media, but the two things remain true. One is that a lot of this is going to rely, our ability to get out of this is going to rely on a trust between the state and the individual in this country that has been fraying for a very, very long lowest ebb. That is going to have to sort of resolutely, concretely show itself in order to get through this. And secondly, that it's going to be down to individuals' own choices about whether or not we get through this. So individuals are going to have to take decisions with the best advice around them they can possibly get about what action they take in order to try and prevent them and other people from getting this thing. And those two truths can be applied to pretty much every decision that is being made, everything that is being asked of us throughout this. It is that they are so critical in getting through this with something like a functioning society at the end of it. And Racine, thank you. Tony's in Belfast. Tony.
Oh. Oh, that chimp pit person is actually following me on Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah. I just got an email. Well, I haven't just got an email, but yeah. Perhaps Twitch is the way to go.
That's not the way the Chinese use it ever. You know, the Chinese use it to show hotspots. You know, avoid this area, that's a hotspot. You know, there's definitely no need to put in your whole medical history.
I would hope that that's the case. Let me just bring you the words of one Cambridge University professor, Professor Ross Anderson, who is a cybersecurity expert. He says, I'm really uneasy about collecting lots of likely anonymised data in a system that becomes integrated into the whole of government response to the pandemic. We might never get rid of it, he says.
Yeah, but still, why do you need to put in your data? All they need to know is your name and address. And if you've been near somebody that's been affected, they're going to tell you. So if they do get testing in the right way that they should have done from the beginning, technically I was on to you before, you know, and said that they should have.
Just the speed with which they're able to tell you, because if you don't have this app or you don't have the ability for the government to communicate with you quite quickly, what are you going to do? Wait for a letter to come through the door? You're going to wait for a knock on the door from someone? How's that?
No. Yes, the app, yes, you have the app, but you do not need to put in your medical data. All they need to know is your number to get in touch with you, and, you know, to let you know that you've been in contact with somebody, so you don't get a test, right? And then if the test is positive, they let somebody else know there's one in their area, right? And if an area becomes infected, it's a hot spot. It shows up to other people, it's a hot spot. And if they can't avoid that area, they avoid it.
Okay. Well, Tony, look, I just think the method of delivering all that information is made a lot better if everyone is able to access it almost in real time on their phones. But whether or not that's technically possible, I'm not quite sure. I think we're probably about to find out. There's a lot of discussion.
got them.
I mentioned him before, but a guy called Bruno Message, who
Let's
is
share.
a digital
No.
expert
What's
and
the deal?
minister in the Portuguese
Three
government.
over here.
He's
Why
written a
not
lot
share them?
about this. I do check him out
Huh?
on Twitter if you're interested.
I've got three over here. Why not share them?
About to be find a way.
No, I mean, you could have had the top of mine. I could have had the bottom.
But then I would have had to share mine.
Yeah.
No.
There's also a podcast I did with him, Rule Britannia. It's available to download from the App Store or from Global Player, wherever you get your apps. And I interviewed him.
You've got any liquid over there?
Subject, and some
Only
fascinating
Coke.
research coming out of countries like
Yeah,
Singapore
fine.
about how they're using tech in order to try and beat this thing. That's us done for tonight. Listen, thank you so much for your company. We're back this evening at 10 o'clock. If you missed any show, the Global Player app, you can listen live, listen again.
Don't fizz it up.
On there as well to help you through this time. Steve Allen is at 4 o'clock, and to do just that, now LBC, Darren Adam.
Tom, thank you. A new poll finds that generally we are backing the unprecedented
I love the way you break those balls.
and are willing to accept tighter controls if experts.
That's what I want to get on camera. I want you to get confident to the point where the camera can be like on both of us. It's just a laugh.
Tighter limits placed on workers travelling to non-essential jobs.
We're like Nick and Carol.
No.
No.
Ow! What kind of lockdown do you want to see in the days, weeks, and perhaps months ahead? That's later. This morning, Professor Rifat Atom, visiting Professor of Infectious Disease at Imperial College London and Professor of Global Health Systems at Harvard University.
Really? Stop! Hey, stop!
On your radio, on Global Player,
patients have now died in the UK since the coronavirus pandemic started. Another 737 people have died in the past 24 hours in hospitals in the UK after being diagnosed with the virus. Medical Director Professor Yvonne Doyle from Public Health England says the virus spread isn't slowing down yet.
London stabilising, dipping, rising, dipping again, so probably a more stable pattern for London. But on the other hand, we do see other regions now beginning to increase, particularly the northwest and the Yorkshire area as well, and the northeast.
The Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, says he's pleased with the way the Health Service has responded to the crisis.
Throughout this crisis, with all the challenges that we've been dealing with, all the operational difficulties and all of the logistics, we have always been able to provide the very best of care to everybody who needs it.
Oh shit.
Boris Johnson is reporting at Chequers after spending a week in hospital. The Prime Minister has paid tribute to the NHS, saying there's no question it saved his life after he contracted coronavirus.
Why you don't know?
We will win because our NHS is the beating heart of this country. It is the best of this country. It is unconquerable. It is powered by love. So, thank you from me, from all of us, to the NHS.
Downing Street says he'll remain off work for the time being. Nearly 200 members of the armed forces are being loaned to NHS ambulance services during the coronavirus pandemic. The Ministry of Defence says personnel will be sent to work at 5 trusts across the UK. Their new duties will include driving emergency vehicles, transporting patients and taking calls from the public. It's been confirmed Parliament will return later this month. MPs will sit virtually using technology to comply with social distancing rules. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer says it's important democracy is continued.
Yeah, hardly ever won slot. I don't remember. Did Luke win slot at some point?
Yeah, Luke won.
Yeah.
Once.
Now, and that's why I'm saying Parliament must be recalled as soon as possible.
And an app has been launched which will warn people if they come into close contact with someone with symptoms. It's thought 60% of the population need to use it for it to be effective. LBC weather, most
They're a bit
areas
messy.
dry and bright today, much cooler than
They're a bit
yesterday.
messy, but I know.
Just that first finger.
LBC, I'm Caroline Rundell.
This is LBC from Global, leading Britain's...
That'd be easier to file down if it's like that. That'd be easier to file down if it's like that. It's kind of good together. Not that anyone will see it because of the gloves.
Is this the first sort of opinion polling that we've seen on the bizarre circumstances in which we find ourselves? Yes, there has been opinion polling suggesting that right now the Conservatives would absolutely trounce any opposition were there to be a general election, but that is perhaps unsurprising given the strangeness of the circumstances in which we find ourselves. In terms of polling, whether or not we think that what is happening is likely to continue for a long time, whether it's desirable that it does continue for the foreseeable future so we get a grip on this. Here is a BMG survey for The Independent, finding that generally we are in favour of this lockdown because we understand the need for it, and indeed there's a willingness to accept even tighter controls should that become necessary. We're also, according to this survey, BMG for The Independent newspaper...
I was going to say, that's the first person that's come in and actually referenced to the LBC part.
Travelling to non-essential jobs, and an extension of the current lockdown to the start of July would be considered reasonable by most people. And here we are, as we say, on the 13th of April. I wonder whether it's one thing to say, yes, if we have to do this till the end of June, that would be fine. I wonder whether, if we get towards the end of June, people will still be as sanguine about this. I want to get into this later on with you. What kind of lockdown do you think we should be looking at in this country? And do you think the government acted sufficiently quickly in taking this to
look at the time.
Yeah, I know.
Because when COVID-19, when coronavirus, very quickly as it did, became evidently something that was going to change our way of life in this country, there is still, I suspect, a kind of disbelief around it. And there was certainly a point at which we should have acted, which was also a point at which if we had acted, people would have said, why are we acting? I get that. And so it's easy to look back, it's easy to criticise and say the government should have acted earlier. However, they're the government and we're not. We're presumably party to information and data and
Apple
science on
and
which
Google have
they
announced
should have taken
a
different
partnership that they're going to go into to help create a tracing program or something to stop the spread of coronavirus. They're two big tech companies that are always competing with each other, but I mean, this shit's serious, so let's just put down the rivalry for the moment.
Good morning, Darren. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you so much for your time. Let's just start, if we can, with the very grim milestone that was reached yesterday.
I don't even know why I started listening to talk radio. I mean, I know why I started listening to LBC. The first talk radio I started listening to was BBC Radio 4.
By coronavirus, at least in terms of
I think that's just good.
Yeah, really, I used to listen to those kids.
whether or not
Okay.
the level
Yeah.
of lockdown that we're all currently enduring is correct, and do you think perhaps it should have been introduced earlier?
I think I might have started listening to, I can't remember why. I honestly can't remember why I started listening to it. But then I think I told you, I got a new little mini hi-fi system, and I read the word digital on it, so I just assumed it meant DBS, whatever, like digital station, but no, it's just the fact that it was like a digital display. And I was like, oh no, I can't get BBC Radio 4, so I was scanning through like FM frequency, and then I stumbled upon 97.3, which turned out to be just talking, and I was like, okay, I like this station, and then that's when I discovered LBC, and that's when it became a thing that I like to sleep with.
That is actually similar to actually this is going to continue for several days, I'm afraid. So the question is, probably we were late, and I think we lost some valuable time.
Given where we are now, do you think the lockdown is sufficiently tight, restrictive, likely to hold in place?
It's an interesting question. I think the individuals need to observe the restrictions that have been introduced. Some countries, such as the Netherlands and Sweden, have less restrictions in place. Sweden in particular. And their numbers are not as bad as the UK. So I think it's not so much what is being introduced, it's up to individuals to ensure that everything is working. So everyone is responsible to ensure that this transmission of the virus is interrupted, because it's individuals who carry the virus and pass it on to each other.
And a word or two on Boris Johnson, who has happily, it seemed, recovered from coronavirus. His recovery continues. It has been relatively swift, hasn't it, from someone to move out of intensive care to addressing the nation in just a matter of days?
Yes, I think his illness probably has not followed a very different pattern to others who were admitted to hospital and then were discharged. He didn't need ventilation, and many do not need ventilation. But certainly, it's very encouraging that he is out, because in times like this, we need strong leadership, we need decisive leadership, and we need consistency, and we need very clear communication to the public.
But equally, and this would be true of anybody, surely, if someone has survived COVID-19, they've gone maybe as close to the brink as Boris Johnson did, and the brink from which he happily recovered. What's needed is rest, isn't it? And he can't go back to running the country full time for at least some days, if not weeks, surely.
I think this is what he has been advised, to spend some time at the checkers to ensure that he is able to fully recuperate. I don't know how severe he was, but the fact that he was admitted to intensive care does suggest that his conditions were sufficiently critical enough for him to be observed for several days. Certainly he will need to rest, but at least he's able to communicate and begin to lead the country.
Okay, your questions to Professor Rifat Atum, my guest in this hour. He's a visiting professor of infectious disease at Imperial College London and professor of global health systems at Harvard University. At your disposal on 03456060973. You can text 84850. Tweet at LBC if you want to email. It's darren@lbc.co.uk. As we always say at the start of this conversation, or these conversations, I'm sure the professor will echo this. There are no silly questions, no daft questions when it comes to the novel coronavirus, when it comes to COVID-19. We're all learning about this. This is new to all of us. This is all completely unprecedented. So any questions that you have about this virus, if they've not yet been answered for you, if there's something that you still wonder about, if there's something that you're not sure about, Professor Rifat Atum will do his very best to answer your questions this morning. 03456060973. Let's start with Annie in Carnforth. Morning, Annie.
Oh, morning, Darren. Morning, Professor.
Hi there.
Hi. I just wanted to ask, I heard a doctor or a scientist, I'm not sure which it was actually, on one of the BBC stations saying that some people have had it twice and have had symptoms twice. I just wanted to ask, is that very common or is it just very uncommon? And also, there's talk of developing an antibody test if people have had it. How long do you think that's likely to be in the future, and how accurate will it be? Will there be one that's accurate and that you won't get sort of false positives or false negatives from?
All right, let's take those in turn then. So this idea, Professor, of people getting coronavirus twice, do we have enough information to know whether that is actually happening?
Yeah, I think that's an excellent question. There's some news from South Korea regarding individuals who may have appeared, who have tested positive. Now, that does not mean that they've been infected twice. It just means that the levels of virus detected in the test were detectable at those points in time. Sometimes the levels go below those that can be detected by a test used, and they may again increase to detectable levels once the infection has subsided, and the individual may not be infectious at this point. So we still don't know enough about the behavior of this virus. Now, in relation to immunity, typically coronaviruses, infections, the level of immunity varies from months or to a season to maybe a year or 2 seasons, longer than a year. With SARS coronavirus 2, the current virus causing the pandemic COVID-19, we don't have enough information because we've not had enough time. But we're able to, we have antibody tests showing that individuals are developing immunity, and these tests are now being applied in many countries. Most important in a country like Germany at mass testing levels to really understand the proportion of people.
I think the tablet's working for fun.
And interestingly, in one
yeah, because there don't seem to be any sound effects. The audio quality of his voice and the way that sounds perfectly the same. Because like sometimes if they're using a different mic or something, you can tell it just sounds different. But it sounds exactly the same. But yeah.
So having
No, how different.
to diagnose who has the infections and having an antibody test who can tell who has been infected is critically important. And this is what Britain must do now. We really must test to really understand how many people
You
have
want to
been
go to bed,
infected.
by the way. It's like
When Matt
20
Hancock,
past
as he did a few days ago, talks of
I told you when I start reading,
targeting
that's
100,000
it.
tests
Like,
a day, Professor, is it your understanding that he's talking about those
I'm
antigen
just thinking about
time.
you. I'm just thinking about you and getting enough sleep and getting up and doing stuff before you go to work.
and then have a bath, and then take the video call at 11, and then go to work.
Yeah.
I believe he was referring to antigen